Bad time, but you just crossed the line. You wanna get wild? Okay, I'll show you wild. Better come right, better luck trying. Get into a level, cause you might die never the time. Trying to start a battle. Bleeding isn't in my blood. Pienso escuchar so bleeding you is what I do, yeah. Party, I'm naughty, the sorry. And when you pull up, I pull up a little late to the party. La 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 la, I feel loaded, I was born for this. There ain't no point in avoiding it. Annoyed, a bit for a bit till I pick your knee up to pick you. Knocking you out like a lullaby. Hear that sound ringing in your mind. Better sit down for the show, cause I'm gonna show you how it's done. Hot tricks, don't miss how it's done. Hot tricks, don't quit how it's done. Run, we run the town. Whole world playing our sound. 완전 건드려 인주여 포기해 왜 Nothing to us one of you done up we come up from sun up to sun so come out to play want it away we want it a million we kill it but really you want it okay heels nails blade mascara fit check for my napalm error need to be my face make it cute and savage mirror mirror on my phone who's the baddest hello knocking you out like a lullaby hear that sound ringing in your mind better sit down for the show cause I'm gonna show you how it's done 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 I'll talk but a bite full of venom spitting facts you know that's how it's done 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 okay like I know I ramble but when shoot my words I go ramble to blush when it just look natural that's how it's done 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 hear our voice unwavering till our song defeats the night making fear afraid to breathe till the dark beats how it's done 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 one we won the town whole world playing our sound turning up is going down hot trick showcase how it's done 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 we hunt you down 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 we got you now 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 we show you how hot tricks showcase how it's done done done
My brothers! I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of wolves and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. Hello. Down.
I'm on. They got a mega boom barrel. I'm dropping it.
Do it.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. And always perseveres.
I am fucking flung up. 69, dude.
Yep.
Never give up, never surrender.
Whoa. Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. We're back here on Twitch, on TikTok, and YouTube. Don't know how much more I'm going to stream on YouTube. I keep getting hit with flags over on YouTube, and it's I don't like getting hit with flags, so I might just stick with the content, like the kind of just the content posting over on TikTok. Oh, you know the one thing I was going to do that I didn't end up doing. I did a couple things. One thing I didn't do was change. I need to change this window size a little bit, because when it's on like the video stuff, when it's on the video, I get cut off. Like when I like it's too much in my like it's overlapping too much, I should say. So I'm gonna just adjust this live right now on screen. We're gonna do it to like here, I think, which means now I need to adjust this, stretch that over there, and there, much better. And don't worry, for these for these news stories that we're doing today, I'm gonna make sure that we go full screen for them. I'm not going to have it play the trailers in this small little window. So we'll definitely be trying to be more accommodating for folks. The other thing I need to do too is I need to move my camera up. I guess we'll just do this now. Yeah. So I wanted to move my camera up a little bit. Mainly because I wanted to like be above this, so it didn't look like I was. But I also now I see a little pixel. I get really crazy about this type of shit, you know, like because there's like this little bit of pixel right there. So let me see if I just move this and then boop boop boop. There we go. That like sliver of pixels now gone. Thank goodness. Oh, the other thing I need to do is I need to connect the TikTok. I always forget to do this part. It's not like intuitive to do it. It's not like this app that I use does a great job, but I have to connect the TikTok chat every single time. So if you're over on TikTok, I'm sorry for not talking or saying hello. I would say your best bet will probably be just to come over to Twitch and come hang out over on Twitch. The link is in my bio over on TikTok. So come over and hang out. We got some lighter news this week. I didn't like, not every week has to be tragic. Even though there are tragic things happening in the world, not every week has to be tragic. And so we're going to be talking about Marvel. My 2 cents about Marvel and the world and that whole world of what's like happening with it. Kind of the timeline of what things are going on. Some big news that came out today. Well, yesterday, because technically yesterday was Spider-Man Day. So I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. There we go. So yesterday was technically Spider-Man Day. And so they released a bunch of stuff today. They also started filming yesterday for Spider-Man Brand New Day, which we'll talk about. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight as well on Twitch. And I got to stop drinking soda, man. I got to really stop drinking soda before live streaming, because it's just one of those things. It's like I get a little bit of a bubble gut, and I burp a lot. But yeah, so a lot of news in the Marvel world. I think we're going to kind of hop right into it here. And then we're going to watch some movie trailers that some of them I've seen. Other ones are going to be kind of like in the moment. I haven't seen them before. And there's a couple that I know about, but like I've never seen any footage from them, but I heard that they were being made. So yeah, we're going to kind of just hop right into it here. And remember, I'm going to turn music off. Actually, I'm going to keep the music on. This isn't as distracting. Like these stories, like don't really need a ton of attention and don't need like my 100% attention to them. And so that is essentially, you know, I'm going to see if I can, since we're doing this, I'm going to see if I can make my camera a bit bigger. See, the one thing I was noticing is I was getting cut off by Bloo. So if I move over like that, now I should be, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I just like, maybe the my camera needs to go down a little bit. Might need to go down because I have a lot of headroom. I have a lot of headroom here. But you guys technically can't see because like this is where the camera actually ends right here. But I still have like all this headroom and like I could probably get more up. It might look better. So I might end up doing that over the week. Also, so we got 2 weeks. And then I believe, is it 2 weeks? Let me look at the calendar. I got 2 weeks. Let me just look at the calendar here. Next week. No, I got, oh, that's September. Whoops. Yeah. So I got next week and I have the 15th and then I'm gone. I won't be streaming on the 22nd. I won't be here on the 22nd. So, I'll make it up. I won't make it up, but I'll be back that next following Friday. So, I'm going to be in Cleveland. I will going on a business trip, which is very strange to say that I'm going on a business trip. Mainly because that's a very adult thing to do, and I don't feel very much like an adult sometimes. So, yeah. So that's essentially, yeah. So essentially, I won't be here on the 22nd, but I'll let everyone. I'll continue to say that throughout the next 2 streams as well. Okay, we're gonna start. Get right into Marvel. Right into the Marvel news. As you can see here, this is a timeline. You know, I'm actually gonna go full screen for this. No, I won't. I won't go full screen for this. I'll zoom in if I need to. So, Fantastic Four came out about 2 weeks ago now. And it's still in theaters. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's very good. It's a very good movie. I have a review of it on my letterboxd. And that is the beginning of Phase 6. So Phase 6, we are currently in Phase 6 of the MCU. There's a bunch of debate on which phase we should be in, but that is the phase that we are. That's the phase that Kevin Feige, our Lord and Savior, Kevin Feige, which at this point is just as divisive as actual Jesus Christ. He is, he has said that we are officially in Phase 6 of the MCU. And there's a bunch of projects that are going to be coming out for the, some announced, some not announced, some that we kind of know about, and some that have just finished filming, some that are about to finish filming or start filming. And we are in a very exciting time in the Marvel universe. So it's especially like this last year or this last few months where we had 2 banger Marvel movies come out, and we had a huge surprise in Ironheart. I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but huge surprise in Ironheart. And then we have a lot to look forward to over the next year. Literally the next year, we have a lot to look forward to. And I'm gonna actually change the music because this K-pop Demon Hunter stuff gets me bumping, and I need to be a little more focused. So, yeah, that this Tron track doesn't really help either. But we're here, we're listening to it. Okay, so we are Fantastic Four starts us off with the with Phase 6. And with Phase 6, we're still gonna get Disney Plus shows. We're still gonna get we're still gonna be getting a number of them. But the one thing that Kevin Feige has come out and said is that they're gonna do more quality over quantity. He has admitted that like essentially they did too much. And it was really in response to COVID. Like COVID was the reason why they were doing so much. Essentially worried that because people weren't going to the theater, they needed to make online content. And so that's why they were really pushing all this Disney Plus stuff. That's not changing. They're still going to make Disney Plus content. It's just not going to be in the same quantity that we've had. And some of the stuff that's coming out this year is very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to it. Eyes of Wakanda is going to be an animated series, and it does have Ryan Coogler attached to it, which is very exciting. Ryan Coogler also is attached to the next Dark Panther movie. So that has been confirmed as well that he is coming back for Black Panther 3. My guess is he's going to try to redeem himself. Not redeem himself. That's probably a bad way of putting it, but basically try to make a better movie than Wakanda Forever. And it's not really his fault, right? Wakanda Forever probably was supposed to be a different movie. And then we had the unfortunate events of Chadwick Boseman passing away, and they had to completely change it, which, again, it's not Ryan's fault. It's nobody's fault on production or anything like that. That Wakanda Forever kind of had to get like a shoehorned Black Panther movie, because they already announced it. They already started hiring. They already started shooting the movie, so they clearly had to do something. And with some of the rhetoric coming out of Kevin Feige, which we'll talk a little bit more about, is that they're heading towards a reset, where they'll be able to recast Tony Stark. They'll be able to recast Steve Rogers, and that includes Black Panther as well. They'll probably recast Black Panther, which will be interesting to see who they decide. There's a lot of great actors out there. I think that could fill that role. I'm not going to say any out loud. There just is a ton of actors that could fill that role. And very good actors that could fill that role. It also sounds like some of the rumors is that Ryan wants Denzel Washington to be in it, which would probably be the villain. So I'm here for that. And if Ryan can, we don't want that stuff there. Okay, there we go. Oh, we don't want that either. So if Ryan can get Denzel Washington on board, that would be very cool. That would be very, very cool. So that's some of the rumor stuff coming out for some of, like, and we're gonna, as we go through this timeline, we'll see. We'll kind of talk a little bit more about some of the other rumors that are coming out. And I'm just going to check one other thing here. The Marvel Zombies, I'm not that like hyped about. It's not really my thing. And it's not that like. Also, just so you know, this timeline is off. I knew it was off because it has Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and it has Daredevil Born Again, which both have already come out. So sorry for that. Anyways, but not really my thing. I'm sure the animation style it will be similar to to what the zombies that we already had, which was in What If. I'm sure that's what the style they're likely going to go for. But those are 2 animated series that are coming out later this year. Wonder Man is interesting because we haven't heard anything about Wonder Man. I haven't, at least. If anyone in chat has heard anything about Wonder Man, please let me know, because I have not heard a peep about Wonder Man. And it looks like we might be getting a Punisher special. They've been doing these like special presents, Marvel presents. They had a werewolf one. They had they had another one, Marvel presents, and I can't remember off the top of my head now which one it was. But they had these are series that are like one-off, like mini movies, or limited series that they essentially shoot that tell a very particular story to kind of catch people up about where this character is. And it looks like they're going to be doing one for Punisher, which we'll get to in a little bit. There's been some news about Punisher as well, which is very exciting on the Spider-Man front. Again, Spider-Man No Way Home and Daredevil Born Again, those are already on Disney Plus. Spider-Man No Way Home, or Your Friendly Hood Neighborhood Spider-Man, very good show. Love the animation. The voice acting's great. Animation's great. Story is very fun. Obviously, it's a multiversal story, so like things are slightly different than our own 616 or any of the Spider-Man universes that we know and love. Vision Quest has actually just finished filming. This hasn't gotten a lot of coverage, but it is going to be a Disney Plus. It's going to be a Disney Plus show, and it has finished filming, which is very exciting. Also, I want to make sure I'm not missing chat here. Yep. Okay. Schizo!
Oh, D3 Schizo slides into the chat smoother than I slide into a debate. Appreciate the love, and giving up is not in my code. Now let's get chatty.
What is going on, Schizo? How's it going, dude? Welcome. We're talking about Marvel.
Whoa there, D3 Schizo. The only sliding I do is into the DMs of other some bots. Keep your pants wildlife free, buddy.
There's squirrels in my pants. What's up, Schizo? How's it going? Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us tonight. We're talking about Marvel. We're currently talking about Vision Quest. Funny enough, Vision Quest has finished filming, and will be on Disney Plus this year, it sounds like. So it does sound like it will be Howard the Duck. Didn't they do like a little spinoff for Howard the Duck at some point? But yeah, so they Vision Quest or Vision, it was going to be called Vision Quest, but I think they changed it to just Vision. And this is going to follow White Vision and kind of where it happened to him after WandaVision. So WandaVision introduced this character who's actually very terrifying in the comics. Oh, does he? Mike, what's going on, Mike? Welcome in. We're talking about Marvel.
The best part of the internet. Welcome to the chilly roost. Mick 3, baby. Stick
What
around
was
and
that,
let's ruffle
Blue?
some feathers
Jesus.
with our just chatting shenanigans. Don't
was-
mind my sass. It's all part of the charm.
All right, Blue. Jeez, the way he did that was wild. The way he said my name based off of what you said was insane. But we're talking about Marvel. We got Vision coming out this year on Disney Plus. I'm a big Paul Bettany fan, so like I am definitely going to be watching this. I loved him as Vision. I think he's a very good Vision, and this character is terrifying because it's essentially Vision unleashed. Like it's a mindless version of him. However, if you watched WandaVision, you know that he's no longer mindless. He's like, they had that whole, you know.
Oh, Twitch, Share Domex 10 swoops in with the classic copy-paste charm. Folks, keep your feathers on and eyes on the stream, not the spam. We're just chatting here. No cheap seats or shortcuts needed.
Wait, mod actions. How do I? Oh, yeah. Suspend. Restrict. I don't know what that does. How do I just get rid of this guy? I just keeping restricted. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so I like Paul Bentley. I think he's a great actor. Very much looking forward to Vision. We are still talking here about okay, we're just gonna do this. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So we have a very packed year of Marvel, and it's saying 2020. Wait, does it say 2020? Wait. Oh, streaming in 2026. Sorry, I thought we were in 2026. Whoops, we're in 2025. So sorry. So it is coming next year. Vision, and they just finished filming. Again, we haven't had a lot of news about this. Not a lot of leaks. I haven't seen a lot of leaks about it, but it definitely will be interesting to see, how this character fits in with everything else. If Vision even does fit in anymore, because again, this version of Vision is terrifying. So the next thing, as you can see on here, is the movie Spider-Man: Brand New Day. If you have known me for any amount of time, you likely know that Spider-Man's my dude. I like Spider-Man. I like every version of Spider-Man. I like Future Foundation Spider-Man. I like Empire State Spider-Man. I like Tony Stark Stark Industry, Oscorp. Like, I like every version of Spider-Man. And so Spider-Man's my dude. I love all the stories behind him. Brand New Day is shaping up to be a very exciting movie. And a bunch of Marvel released a bunch of information today about it, which I'm looking forward to telling you all about. Nirvana!
Well, look who decided to join the Parliament of Owls. My Nirvana forever. Buckle up and prepare for some top-tier banter. Charlie's just warming up, and with me around, it's never just chatting. It's a hoot. Welcome aboard.
What is going on, Nirvana? Has it really been 2 months? No way. Dial. How's vacation, Dial? How is vacation treating you? I hope it's going well, and that you're having a fantastic time. Thank you so much for 2 months. You know what's really funny is that these audios don't play on the VOD later. So if you go back, it's just me getting really hyped with no audio. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I thought we were going to shorten it. No. If you're giving me money, I am giving you the longest sub alert I can. That's reasonable. So Dial, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great vacation. And look, I'm looking forward to seeing your outfits of the day when you get back, because those are incredible what you put together. So enjoy your vacation, but hurry back. Yeah, the Spider-Man movie, lots and lots of news today. Very exciting news. And I know Whitney drowns out any voice. And realistically, she should. realistically, she should drown out my voice. Okay. Back to business. So some of the big news that came out today, we got a little sneak peek. We got a little sneak peek of this new suit. A lot of critics over the last 3 Spider-Man movies. I am talking about stuff that's been put out on social media. Also, some leaked stuff, some stuff from set, some photos from set. So that is essentially like that's what we're talking about, and we're going to talk about the official news first. But we got a sneak peek. Hey, Pudding Night!
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Pudding Night! I don't know how I wasn't already followed. Hey,
Well, look who's
Are
finally
you-
fluttered into the nest.
are you streaming?
About time, Pudding's
Are
Night.
you streaming
We've
right
been
now?
getting by without
I
you, but just
swear I
barely.
saw you go
Strap
live.
in, 'cause just chatting just got a whole lot more interesting.
I swear. Also, why? Okay. Okay. I got an at everybody in Chicky's server, and I was wondering who the hell added me. Who the hell added me? Okay, so they've already announced this. So this isn't actually spoilers, Nirvana. So this isn't spoilers. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna definitely get there. Maybe. Pudding Night, I swear to God. Although, to be fair, I do have tabs up. But, okay, so we got a sneak peek of the suit. And this was like, the last 3 movies, people really had like a lot of criticisms about like his suit, about Tom Holland's suits, that they didn't have like the raised webbing. They didn't have, oh, I got you. They didn't like the raised webbing. They didn't like, no, they didn't have the raised webbing like all the other Spider-Man movies. Everything was kind of flat. But again, this was a tone, like most of his suits all of his suits were Tony Stark made. It wasn't Spider-Man made. So it's like justification of like why it was made this way. So yeah. I like all his suits personally, but like people like it wasn't technically comic accurate, but I liked all his suits. But again, it was very much in line of Tony Stark. It was they're all his suits, except for the ones he made himself, were all. But this is the video. So I'm gonna go full screen for this. So this is the where is it? Here we go. We're gonna turn the music off here. And I agree. So here we go. That's all we get. 8 seconds. That's all we get, which is plenty of time, right? 8 seconds is enough. That's it. That's all we get. But that's plenty of time. That's what I'm told, at least. That's what I'm told. So a couple things, if we slow it down. It was his shoulder a little bit. Raised webbing. Yeah, so we get a little bit of his shoulder here. It looks like we get a little bit of this blue. We get a little bit of a shimmer of blue here. So they got the blue. We got the raised webbing. Here we go. Twice as long. Oh, so okay, so you're only 4 seconds. All right. Well, I got you beat there, but not by much. Okay. So you got, and then it has like this crimson red, but it could just be like the lighting. Could just be like the lighting. Here's like a better image of like I think this is the front of the chest, because if you look at it, this looks like the bottom of it looks like the bottom of the spider, and these are its legs over here. So it looks like we're gonna get like a elongated spider, similar to what Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man had. So like elongated spider on the front of the chest. But again, like he made this one, right? Nobody else made it for him. So this is actually in line with all the other movies. The other Spider-Man didn't have a Tony Stark. So this is all in line with that. Maybe, probably not. The other thing too, so it has like you may not be able to see it on stream, but it has like a little bit of these like hexagons on it. It has a little bit of these hexagons, nice red on it. It does kind of match what we saw in the end of No Way Home. It matches a little bit, but we barely saw that suit, and it was like all CG. I saw that. Some people are calling it fake. I saw it. Majority of people think it's not. It's not. Okay, post it in there. I'll show it. But some people are saying that it's not fake. It's not real. But yeah. I mean, he. But again, like, I guess I shouldn't say he made him like. It's his first one post Tony. Like, he didn't have Stark Tech. Some people are saying that. Some people, because no one, like, there's been reports that Tom has been on set, but he's not in his suit. So, like, some people are wondering why the suit, why that photo exists if he hasn't had his suit yet. So there are reports that he's, yeah. Did you put it in Coop already? Oh, yes. This isn't it. So this is actually, yeah. So this is actually from a fan-made movie called Spider-Man Lotus. This is from a Spider-Man Lotus. Let me see if I can Spider-Man Lotus. Yeah. So this is from the Spider-Man Lotus movie. So good, yeah. I've never seen this. It's a fan-made movie. I'm not exactly sure. I feel bamboozled. Well, you know, it's, yeah, I mean, people on the internet, man, will do anything to get a click these days. They'll do anything to get a click. But yeah, this is from Spider-Man Lotus. To be honest, I've never seen this movie. I just remember seeing a poster for it, and then when I saw that photo that you sent, when I saw this exact photo on Blue Sky, I was like, that's not any, but like the suit is incredible. Yeah. It's Italian Spider-Man. But yeah, this is a banger suit for being fan made. BF6, that it doesn't come out till October. You don't need it to play the beta. Anyways, so we're gonna go back to the here. So I want all the beta access. I saw it on social and it looks good. So mad props to them. Mad props to the people who took that image and was like, people are gonna believe it. People are gonna believe it. And if you're not in it, like, it totally makes sense why you wouldn't know. Like, you would see it and be like, oh, that's a cool suit. Because it is studio quality. Okay, yeah, we'll watch it. We'll have a live trailer reactions later. So we'll definitely talk about it. And I'm actually talking about Spider-Man a lot more than I thought I would. So we might not actually get to any of the other stuff about Marvel today. But because, like, honestly, I didn't know I was going to talk this much about Spider-Man because I didn't think they were going to release anything but then they released all this stuff. They released all this stuff late last night. Like, super late last night. Like, this showed up at 10 p.m. my time. 10 p.m. my time, they start, like, releasing all this stuff. So, a year from today, Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to come out. They began filming already. And Glasgow? Anyways, they started filming in London, I believe. And they are underway. Tom Holland's been seen on set, and they have started announcing people, and we think we know some of the villains. We definitely have one villain confirmed. Well, you know what I mean. It's like when you say I'm going to Boston, but you're really going to Braintree. Like, you know, no one knows where Braintree is. But we do have, so some of the protagonists, some of you are gonna love this, some of you are gonna hate it. I think it's fucking goated, personally. Personally, I feel like this movie's going to be goated. First of all, you got the Punisher coming back, which, again, it sounds like they're going to do a special presentation of the Punisher to kind of tell us where he is in this world, and my guess is that's going to lead into Brand New Day. And then the Hulk is coming back. But it's not going to, like, I think it's going to be Smart Hulk. Mark Ruffalo is confirmed to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. The Punisher, and so the Punisher's confirmed. They're all confirmed. Their dynamic in the comics is very funny. It's very funny, their dynamics. And the whole story right now is that they're going to be like, all three of them are fighting each other until the real villains show up. What question did you have? I did have questions, but he has an answer. Oh. But, like, it does sound like we're going to get a Berserker. It does sound like we're going to get a Berserker Hulk. So, at some point, old Hulk is going to make an appearance. It's not going to be old Hulk, but Berserker Hulk is, like, terrifying. So, it sounds like we're going to get that version of Hulk at some point, but they're all going to be fighting until they realize, oh, we're not the bad guys here. Somebody else is the bad guy. Which we have, again, confirmation of one of the bad guys already, which is, oh, where is it? Did I miss it? Yeah. It might be, well, if he's... The thing is, though, is like, if Hulk is in Berserker mode, he's kind of not all there. So, like, he might be fighting Spider-Man without really knowing anything and just kind of going on instinct, like old Hulk would have done when he first became a thing. This is I'm very excited. Michael Mando is coming back to playing Scorpion. He is an iconic Spider-Man villain, and I am super excited that he is coming back because he does get set up. I think in the first Spider-Man movie, he gets set up and then never talked about again. Which again, Prowler is like that too. Prowler gets set up with Danny Glover or Donald Glover, and like they don't really talk about him anymore. But it'd be great if like he comes back at some point and like becomes Prowler, and then we get Miles Morales, which I really hope this kind of leads into Miles Morales making like an appearance of some kind, which is a whole other thing. Also, I'll be right back. My sister is calling me, and she doesn't ever call me, so let me give her a call. Let me be right back.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to pick both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Caught a problem child, 'cause I got too wild, but now that's how I'm getting paid. 끝없이 on stage, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. We dreaming hard, we came so far, now I believe. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. You know together we're going, gonna be golden. Up, up, up with our voices. You wanna get just so on it. Gonna be golden. Oh, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. Oh, our time, no fears, no lies, that's who we're born to be. Waited so long to break these walls down, to wake up and feel like me. Put these patterns all in the past now, and finally live like the girl they all see. No more hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born to be. 'Cause we are hunters, voices strong, and I know I believe.
There we go. Okay, I'm back. All right, sorry everyone. I'm back. My sister called. Everything's fine. Everything's good. My nephew got hacked. His Discord got hacked, and he's not even like home to like take care of it. He's on a road trip with my mom and my stepdad, and he was sent like, I know he got hacked because he was his account was spamming not safe for work Discord. And I was like, my nephew would not send this to me. So, and he also spammed it in my Discord. So like whoever had it spammed him. So we'll hopefully he can take care of it when he gets home. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, Scorpion's coming back. Iconic Spider-Man hero. Fantastic. Love it. And he it's going to be interesting to see what he does. He might be the reason why Hulk goes berserk, which would be interesting. And the other villain, actually, let me I didn't actually get an image of him, but the other villain that is rumored to be in it is Mr. Negative. Which would be really, really cool if Mr. Negative was the actual villain, because right now in Peter is like in the worst mental state that he could ever be in, right? Did I get his name wrong? Did I get his name? No. But he's like in his worst mental state that he's ever been in, right? Everyone's forgotten about him. Aunt May's dead. Tony Stark's dead. He's still Spider-Man, and like people know that he's like who Spider-Man is, but doesn't know who Peter Parker is. Like he's poor as shit. He missed out on MIT. He's likely going to go to Empire State. And he and what would be really messed up is if Martin Lee takes over Feast, right? Feast is the homeless shelter and food bank that Aunt May ran. What if he takes that over and Peter is volunteering for Feast, becomes very close to Martin Lee, who is Mr. Negative, and then like come to find out later on, Mr. Negative is actually Martin Lee, and it just is like this big mind fuck of like, holy shit, what the hell? Like that's why I'm really excited, because there's so many different directions this movie could be going. Make Spider-Man into the bad guy, and that's why Hulk and Punisher get called in. Maybe. I mean, he has the ability to influence people, so it's very possible. Oh, you don't know him? He's in the Spider-Man game. He has the oh my god, I'm blanking right now on his like minions. He has like a group of minions that he runs, and I can't remember their names right now. Oh my god, I can't remember their names. But yeah, so Mr. Negative is likely going to be in this movie. The reason why is because the group that I'm blanking their names on right now, which is so funny because I totally made a video about how movie reviewers need to get their shit together. And now I'm forgetting it. It's not that I don't know it. I just blanking on it for some reason. Oh my god. It starts with an I. I believe it starts with an I. But I'm not gonna look it up. That would be cheating. I'm just gonna eat my words from earlier today. But he is definitely gonna be an interesting character if he is, and the way that Peter treats him, or the way he gets treated by Peter, and how Peter like realizes like, oh my god, he's the actual bad guy. And then we got Scorpion, who will also be making a play. A lot of people are saying that this is going to be like a messy movie because there's so much going on, and I don't think that's the case. No Way Home was fine. Obviously the nostalgia, the nostalgia of that film got the itch. But I think this movie is gonna be really, really good. And this kind of feeds into Kevin Feige's whole like reset plan, right? So like Brand New Day is kind of also a I think a double entendre, if that's what I'm trying to say here. Essentially, a way to kind of like tell the audience, we're creating something new here, folks, and we're heading towards it full steam. Brand New Day is the start of it, and maybe that means Miles Morales will make an appearance, and then after Secret Wars, then we get Miles Morales as the new Superman after Secret Wars, which would be very cool, because I think it's time to bring Miles Morales into the fold. Let's finally do it. We talked about it since this Far From Home, right? No, it wasn't Far From Home. It was Homecoming. This is still a Sony movie, so expect some weird Sony stuff to happen. Marvel is still has a very heavy hand in the whole process, but remember, it's still a Sony movie, so expect some weird Sony stuff. Not to say Sony is bad at making movies. They're not. They're just kind of bad at like making Spider-Man movies. Okay. So Sony is bad at making movies. K-pop Demon Hunters is a Sony production. So is all of them Across the Spider-Verse movies and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Their Sony animation's pretty good. Like, Sony animation's pretty good. Let's see here. So Mr. Negative definitely is going to make a run. It looks like it's because the symbol of his gang is on these tanks that are rolling through town. So like that's why everyone's like, "Oh my god. He's going to make an appearance." Which I think is very cool. Like I think it would be very, very cool if he made an appearance. All right. So the other couple of things going on. So Kevin Feige also came out and said, I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen one Spider-Verse. All the Spider-Verse movies are great. I'm looking forward to the third one if they can get it done. If they can get it made. But a couple of big things about just kind of the MCU as a whole. X-Men has wait, real quick. The director of Brand New Day. This is the big thing. The director of Brand New Day is I'm going to say his name correctly. It's not Dustin, it's Destin Cretton. And if you know that name, you may not, but if you know that name, he's the director of Shang-Chi. And also the stunt coordinator of Shang-Chi is going to be a part of this movie. I love Shang-Chi. I thought Shang-Chi was one of the best Phase 5 movies one of the best Phase 5 movies. And he is directing this one. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what he does with this movie. And if they hold true to what they did in Shang-Chi, having the same stunt coordinator as Shang-Chi in Brand New Day, then we're going to have some great, great fight scenes, folks. Shang-Chi has some of the best fight scenes in all of the MCU, and I'm looking forward to seeing that here. So, big news on that front. Great director, great fight choreographer, great cast, potentially a great story coming. Brand New Day shaping up to be one of the best Marvel movies in a while. And it's coming out the same year as Doomsday, which is saying a lot. But realistically, because this is going to be the next MCU movie, right? So this is the next one. The last one was Fantastic Four. So we just had Fantastic Four. Before that was Thunderbolts. This is the next MCU movie. So if this comes out and is a banger, then that will be 3 back-to-back boats. catamarans, some would say, cruise liners, right? Championships is what I'm getting at. Wins. So if they can pull this off, brand new day, they can pull it off, it's going to be great. And this actually, brand new day was announced late. It was actually announced late. This wasn't originally going to come out before Doomsday. This was going to come out after Secret Wars. But everybody got on board. Everybody was like, yeah, let's do it. And Kevin Feige saw a way to fit it in and hopefully get them into Secret Wars and Doomsday. So huge. But we're gonna get into we're gonna talk a little bit more. We're gonna talk a little bit about Doomsday. We're gonna talk a little bit about what Kevin Feige has been saying. Earlier, I said Kevin Feige said that they're going to do more quality over quantity, which he blamed COVID. He was like, COVID was the reason why we did so many shows. People weren't going to movie theaters, so we needed to make content. And so Disney essentially greenlit all these projects, and that's essentially what happened. And they lost the vision. They lost what they were wanting to do. So they're reeling it back. And as you like, they're still going to be making shows. They still have a good slate of shows coming. But the movies are like, we're going to get 2 movies this year and they've already come out, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Wonder Man, I think, is a show. I don't think it's a movie. I think it's a show. So we got our 2 movies this year. We're going to get 2 movies in 26. And then right now we only have Secret Wars in 27. But they are announcing, like, they are said that Ryan Coogler is coming back for Black Panther. So we are going to get Black Panther 3. My guess is not going to happen after Secret Wars, because they're going to have that reset. And this is what Kevin Feige has said. Kevin Feige has said that there's going to be a reset after Secret Wars. So it's going to allow them to recast some of the key Avengers, like Iron Man and Captain America, which is likely going to happen. They're going to recast these people. Says a lot of things at once. Yeah. Yes, he is. So they're likely going to recast these characters. I think Sam Wilson as Captain America is a really great place. I like him as Captain America. I do hope we get some more love for him. I hope they don't recast him right away. I think he's a great Captain America, so I really hope that we don't lose him. But a new Iron Man would be great. A new, I think enough time has passed where we can recast Black Panther. I do hope that we keep some of the characters that haven't had a lot of love, or like Shang-Chi. I hope we keep that actor. And I hope we see more Ms. Marvel. I hope we get a new, like, a Young Avengers movie or TV show. That feels like what it was leading up to. That feels like what it was leading up to at the end of Hawkeye. But who knows what's going to happen now. But I would love to see a Young Avengers show. And I'm kind of in the camp where it's like, with these type of movies, like, just make everything. Who cares if it's good or bad? Just make it all. Fuck it. That's how I feel about, like, Indiana Jones and, like, Jurassic Park and
Look who swooped in. It's Silver
like,
07
all
might. Secure those pockets.
I just feel like all these movies, like, I just
Welcome
like,
to the Hootenanny.
just make them. Fast and Furious? Fuck, who cares? Put, like, Vin Diesel can be 100 years old. Continue making them, dude. Just keep making these movies. Like, that's how I feel about them. Like, just go to the movie and have a good time. Who cares if it's good or bad? Who cares if it's good or bad? But one of the big things that Kevin Feige said about Doomsday is that the Fantastic Four is going to play a pivotal role. Pedro Pascal is going to play a big role, but he's not the lead. He's not the leader of the Avengers. So it'll be interesting to see who they throw in that role. I think Sam Wilson the Captain America Sam Wilson will probably be the leader of the Avengers. I think probably U.S. Agent or and Elena. I think they're probably kind of throw themselves into the Avengers as well. But it sounds like Pedro Pascal is not going to be the lead of Doomsday. And not leading the Avengers themselves. Obviously, I think the lead of the whole movie, I think the movie's really going to center around Doom and whatever RDJ's role is in it, because it's really interesting that they chose RDJ to play it. People were like initially pissed that RDJ was going to play Doom. I was more intrigued than pissed. Vin Diesel, someone just racing their old scooter. What's going to happen is they're just going to deep fake him on a younger actor, and then he's just going to like voice over all the lines and stuff. That's probably what's going to happen. He's going to be like 1,000,000 years old, and they're just going to deep fake his little voice or his face on a younger actor. It sounds like Brian O'Connor is coming back for the next one, which is probably going to be his brother that plays him, would be my guess. It sounds like Brian O'Connor is coming back. And then Paul Walker's brother, I don't know his name, but Paul Walker's brother is going to play Brian O'Connor, which he played an FBI agent, I think. So I'm not sure how that's going to work, but whatever. We're getting sidetracked. So Doomsday's shaping up to be a great movie too. Obviously, it's going to have a huge ensemble. Ton of people coming in to play that. Thor's going to be in it, which I think is going to be interesting. I don't remember seeing Ryan Reynolds' name on the list, but there's a lot of people that Kevin's also said, this was a few months back, that not everybody was announced in that chair video. Not everybody was announced in that chair video. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? A couple other big things that has already been announced by Kevin and by Marvel. Yeah. the best Hemsworth, right? Or at least the best looking Hemsworth is what I've been told. X-Men, the first X-Men movie after Secret Wars has already been announced, and we already got a director. And this is feeding back into definitely true. Oh, he's also Australian. So you're a big fan. You're a big fan. So already X-Men has already been announced for after Secret Wars, and we already have a director, and this feeds into the whole quality over quantity, where they're bringing back Jake Sheffery. Jake Sheffery. Yeah. Jake Sheffery? I think that, no, not Sheffery. Sheffers. Yeah. Jake Sheffers. I think that's his name. He's the guy who did Thunderbolts. So if you watch Thunderbolts and you liked Thunderbolts, which it was a very good movie and a very different movie for Marvel. I wouldn't say very different, but it was definitely a different tone. You might like the X-Men movie. They have said that they're going to avoid A-list actors. They're going to avoid A-list actors and to keep costs down. I'm all for that. To be completely honest, I'm all for bringing in a young crowd who can, or a young young cast who can likely play these characters for a long time, and we kind of grow to love them. But it will be interesting to see who they cast. There's been a lot of X-Men over the course of 20 years. It'll be hard to beat the Fox X-Men, but I tried my best not to compare, you know, franchises from one to another. The only ones I think I would ever really compare is like Deadpool. Like Deadpool is Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. So it's like, it would be hard to replace him with somebody else. I couldn't really replace Deadpool with anybody else. Obviously there's voice actors that can play Deadpool really well, but like live action, Ryan Reynolds just feels like Deadpool. So like that's like so like I would definitely compare Ryan Reynolds to whoever fills that role in the far future. But like I do my best. Like there are some great Wolverine-esque people out there, but it sounds like they're not even going to bring Wolverine into the fold in this first group of X-Men. It sounds like they're going to kind of, Wolverine is still doing his thing out in the world, and then they're going to bring him in. I didn't see his reaction. That's so funny. No, I did not see his reaction. One of my friends looks like the Hemsworth brother. Then his, really? That's hilarious. That's so funny. That's really funny. I would, funny, and also he's very lucky. Don't look that way. But again, very exciting stuff happening with the X-Men, and we're gonna get one more. We're gonna get one more round of the old X-Men. It sounds, you know, in Secret War, in Doomsday. In Doomsday, we're gonna get a whole slew of X-Men coming in, the old school guys. And I like. It's going to be cool to see them on the screen, and kind of like a nice farewell. Patrick Stewart, and a nice farewell to them, because this will be likely the last time that we see them on screen as the X-Men. I would say that's definitely true for Patrick Stewart. I don't think he'll play this role again. And probably for Ian McKellen, I think this will probably be his last time as Magneto. But it will be interesting. Also, if you haven't seen Fantastic Four, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but there's a character in there that's gonna make things very interesting. And might make Doomsday even higher stakes than we think. So I don't know. Patrick Stewart has it easy as, yeah. He's just in his hover wheelchair. That's what when I saw him in the Doctor Strange movie. I was like, that's his easiest role. You just sit in your hover wheelchair the whole time, have people push you around. But I love seeing him. I loved seeing him in that movie, in that role, and then having the classic do 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 do. Perfect. He's a part of the Illuminati. Illuminati's would be a cool spinoff. I would love to see Illuminati like spinoff. Like that would be a cool way to bring like RDJ back one last time too. Is like do like a little like they could do a Marvel Presents where they do Illuminati miniseries where you get Superior Iron Man, which is the Iron Man that figured out the Ultron problem. So like our version 616, Tony Stark didn't figure that problem out, and Ultron was born. And then, but Superior Iron Man does figure it out. And so and we see that Superior Iron Man exists in that universe, in the Multiverse of Madness, because the robots that are taking Doctor Strange to see the Illuminati, they're Ultron bots. They're essentially the robots that Tony Stark in 616 was trying to create, but failed. And so the Superior Iron Man's the one that ends up doing it. And so like that would be very cool to like Yeah, so like in that universe, he exists, and the Illuminati is made up of. I mean, this version of it was a little different, but the ones in the comic is like Namor is on the Illuminati, Mr. Fantastic, Professor X, Superior Iron Man, and there's somebody else. I think it is Miss Marvel is on it. And then Doctor Strange is also on it. Or at least the Sorcerer Supreme is on it. Maybe Miss Marvel isn't on it. Captain America is definitely not on the Illuminati. And so the reason Captain Carter was on it, I was a little like, meh. Because like the decisions that the Illuminati make would not fly with Captain America. Captain America is the like, we need to save everybody no matter what the cost. Like, we need to save everybody. With Illuminati's like, we can't save everybody. Everyone's gonna die, or this place is going to die, and we need to protect our universe, so we're gonna let it die. Like, those are the decisions that the Illuminati make, and it would be really cool to see like a Marvel Presents the Illuminati, just to like get that kind of darkness. And it could be dark and gritty, and like the decisions that they have to make. And it would be cool to get Pedro in there, and RDJ, and Benedict Cumberbatch, and and maybe Patrick Stewart one last time. Like, that would be really, really cool. Like, all-star cast with a great gritty storyline. Yeah. It's also really interesting that they couldn't beat Thanos without the Book of Ashanti. It's really interesting they couldn't beat Thanos, even though Superior Iron Man existed. So it could have, but they don't really talk about the timeline there. So it could have been like, Black Bolt is also not on the Illuminati. At least I don't think he is. I think Black Bolt was the replacement for Namor, because Namor was going to be the villain in Wakanda Forever. So they didn't want to like give that away or whatever. I don't know. A lot of decisions that make, So we talked a lot about Marvel. We've talked about Marvel for almost an hour and a half, I think. What's everyone's thoughts? Are you excited for what is currently happening? Like, if you've seen the movies, the Thunderbolt and Fantastic Four, did you like them? Are you looking forward to what is coming? There is a lot happening. Not even just like, we got X-Men coming after Secret Wars. We know that's happening. So just so much. So let me know. We're going to move on to the next story, which actually is watching movie trailers. And because we've been talking for almost an hour and a half, I'm going to cut down the movie trailers to the ones that I'm most interested in, because I really want to talk about Battlefield 6. I really want to talk about Battlefield 6. Like, really bad. And I think that, I think we can skip all that. So I'm only going to play... I don't think I'm going to do the Tron Ares. Pudding Night was 7? Holy shit, Pudding Night. What were you playing?
Whoa. Look who's swooped into the nest. Welcome to the Hootenanny Foundry. Strap in and
Foundry,
brace
what's
yourself for
going
a
on?
wild ride with the
Welcome.
PK Crew.
PK Crew
Just chatting
raid.
now, but who knows where this flock
Thank
will
you
fly
so
next.
much for that raid,
Keep your
Pudding.
feathers fluffed.
I really appreciate it. What were you playing? What were you doing? I hope you had a great stream. I'm going to give you a shout out real quick. Because you are fantastic. Great. Oh.
Thank you for being a friend.
Quinn coming in with that
Travel down the
follow.
road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Oh, right. I can't sing the song. I mean, I can, but if I sing it, the VOD's going to look really weird later. Like I'm literally gonna have like a VOD where it's like me just singing the theme song to the Golden Girls with no Golden Girls music behind it. Like if you try to clip that, there's no Golden Girls music at all. It's very funny. Doing a little Peak, dude. I want to play Peak so bad again. We got to find some time. We got to find some time in the coop. Because I loved Peak. It was so much fun. I only got to play it a few times. But I want to find time. I want to find some time to play it with folks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know. Well, you came in at a really fun time. We're going to live react to some trailers. Some trailers I haven't seen. Actually, I don't think I've seen any of these trailers. Except for Fixed. I saw the trailer for Fixed, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I think this is a really funny segment. I used to do this on the old stream. And I really enjoyed it. So we're gonna hop right in, and we're gonna start this segment. Yeah, man. Next time I'm around and I'm able to play for, because you need to give it a few hours for that game. Fixed was a trailer. This is a movie that's gonna come out. And I saw the trailer. I saw one of the trailers, and this is obviously a Red Band. This is a Red Band logo, so that means it's raunchy. So here we go. This is live reactions to them. So you're gonna see my live reaction to these.
Family, I'd like to introduce you to Bloo.
Oh, Nana! Oh, you feel so good. All right. Who doesn't love their Nana? Yeah.
This is Netflix?
Gotta be feeling that, right? Fuck me.
Sony!
We're gonna go out there and suck every bit of fun out of those balls before you lose them.
We're all gonna suck your balls.
What? Kill the squirrel! Fuck me.
Oh shit! Am I allowed to show this? Am I allowed to show this on the stream? Everyone cover your eyes. Level sausage party? I know.
Yeah, that's my dick.
August 13th? He's the same guy that did Samurai Jack, made that movie? No way. No way, the same guy. I'm going on a business trip. Linus, I don't want to watch your shit right now.
What?
I am going on a business trip. The week after this movie comes out, I'm downloading this and I'm going to watch it on the plane. Tarkovsky, I loved his Clone Wars, his short run of Clone Wars that he did. And then obviously they came out with the animated series later. But Tarkovsky, brilliant. Love it. Yeah, his Clone Wars was very good. That's actually what's really interesting about his Clone Wars is that's where General Grievous was created. Like General Grievous comes from his Clone Wars. So it's like really, really cool that like Dave Filoni decided to kind of take it and run with it. And then also have him, and George Lucas putting him in the prequels. So very cool. But yep, exactly. Yep. But I'm downloading this movie and I sit in an aisle seat. I sit in aisle seats. I'm putting my brightness all the way up. I'm playing this movie on it. I'm playing this movie on the plane. This is straight up. That's what I'm doing. It's Netflix, so I can do it. You might be right. It's so funny that we were talking about would never. It would be so funny. I don't think I'll do it. I don't think I would have the courage. I don't think I'd have the courage to do it. But I would want to really, 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 really bad. But it's so funny we were talking about how great Sony animation is lately. And this is the trailer we see right after saying that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it actually looks funny, but it also does look Sausage Party level. The thing about Sausage Party for me is that it didn't really have any heart to it. It just felt like it was trying to be raunchy. This feels like it has a story to it. A little, even the tiniest. Not for this. Fair enough. There's a song over on TikTok right now, and it's crude and lewd song. Also, this is a great movie for the Coop. I'm gonna post this in the Coop really quick. I'm posting this in the Coop really quick. I feel like this was the original Life of Pets would be like a crazy would be a crazy fucking pitch for Life of Pets. This is insane. This movie is insane. This is an insane scene right here. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, moving on. We're going a little more wholesome. We're going a little more wholesome. I love the first Zootopia. I don't care who knows it. The first Zootopia, mint. Loved it. Incredible. They're making a second one. Zootopia 2. Never seen it? Go watch it. It's a really good movie.
Welcome to Partners in Crisis. I'm your therapy animal, Dr. Fuzzbee. Greg, we talked about that. What are we making Merlin? Uncomfortable. Yes. And Francine, Clark may be a mouse, but he is your partner first. And we have 2 new partners.
Yeah, dummy.
Can you tell us about your journey to Dysfunction Junction?
Well, we've been official partners for 1 week. Happy anniversary.
1 week.
And we are functioning fine. Better than fine. And we did sort of save the city, so us being here kind of seems like a huge misunderstanding.
Notice how she answered first, did not allow her partner to speak, and taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort. And observe the source of her discomfort, represented by the disconnected affectation of her emotionally insecure partner. But for now, we begin by greeting our teammate.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, Karen has chosen to see Joel's smile as a sign of aggression. Hackles down, Karen. Karen, hackles
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Bunny, Fox.
This is a make or break assignment. Fail, and I will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hops and Wild?
Wild
Snake?
and Hops. The
Really?
dream team. Sorry, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A snake? Wait.
Keep the second ring right now.
Why are they all afraid of snakes?
I'm really sorry.
No.
Stop pulling my ears. Stop pulling my ears. Never pull up on his ears.
I have to help my family. Cannonball!
Why is everyone afraid of snakes?
You know, this is not your worst idea.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Your worst idea is what you did with your ears.
Looks like a fun movie. This looks like a fun movie. It looks like it looks like it'll be fun, just like the other one. Again, this isn't Oscar worthy. This isn't going to win awards. This isn't going to win awards. But it looks very good. It looks like it's a fun movie, and I'm excited for it. I'm interested in why everyone doesn't like snakes. Everything else seems to be okay. Although, now that you mention it, like, reptiles aren't really a thing. I have 2 series I'm looking forward to. The Legends of Vox Machina, season 4. I haven't watched it, but I hear it's very good. And the Mighty Nine, season 1. I have not heard of that one. I have not heard of that. Oh, we also got to watch your Italian. The Predators, yes. So, like, the Predators in the last one were like, but like the Predators and Prey all live in peace. Like, that's the whole thing. The Italian Spider-Man. That they live in peace. And then, like, somebody's trying to disrupt that peace by making the Predators go rampant. So it's interesting that why snakes are, like, forbidden to come into the city. And we don't really explore outside of Zootopia until, like, other than Hopville, I think it's called, which is the which is where Judy's from. So we don't really know what's outside of Zootopia. The other thing as well that caught my eye, obviously it's very funny, very slapstick comedy. That's really what it's about, slapstick comedy. And but it's Jason Bateman, and I can't remember who plays Judy. Can't remember who plays Judy, but looks like it's gonna be a fun movie. Looking forward to it. This movie I heard about on TikTok. It's an A24 movie. I like A24. I think they're getting into that space now, though, where, like, they're becoming less indie. Jennifer Goodwin, that's correct. Thank you so much, Pudding. Thank you so much. You get a gold star. I don't have any gold stars to give out, but if I did, you'd get one. Eternity, I heard. Pooh blood. Oh, it's Pooh. Oh, yes. Yes. Pooh blood and honey. I was like, is that like, Pooh blood and honey. What is that? Like, is that like, but then I remembered it's a horror Pooh Bear story. They also did one of my favorite movies of last year, which was Everything All at Once. Everything Everywhere All at Once, or something. Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. They did that movie. They've done a lot of great movies, but they're becoming into that, like, they really play themselves off as like an indie type movies, but they're getting much bigger than that now. And their productions are getting much bigger. But I saw this movie on TikTok, and it seems very interesting. Not going to give anything away because we're going to watch the trailer, obviously. But it seems and I'm not into rom-coms, but this is definitely a rom-com. Yeah.
Guess you weren't expecting it.
What the hell is going on?
We have now reached the junction.
Well, I guess the surgery didn't go so well.
You've passed away, Larry.
Who are you?
I'm Anna. I'm your afterlife coordinator.
That's not a job.
And this is the junction, where you choose one place to
I love
spend
how it
eternity.
looks.
You want a little sniffle?
And who to spend it with.
Joan! Joan!
I was in bed and then I...
You look amazing. I have shocking news. You're
I'm
dead.
Yeah, how'd you know?
It took him forever to figure that out.
Excuse me. I've been waiting for this golden goose for 67 goddamn years.
67 years?
A lot to absorb, so I highly recommend just taking a deep breath in and out. Just breathe.
Who is this guy?
I never dreamt you this clearly.
You're exactly how I dreamt you. Oh, no.
Who's this guy? First husband. Died in the war.
Johnny, you all right?
Honey. I know this is a lot, but don't worry, I've been doing the research.
Larry!
What do you mean, Larry? We were together a week ago.
Well, a lot has happened in a week. You died, I died, I just been reunited with both of my dead husbands, and I have to pick where to spend eternity.
I love this concept already.
When eternity's on the line, seems like nothing.
It's a good opener.
You're a lurker, pal. You're waiting beyond to spoil a half a century of marriage.
It's not a competition.
Yes, it is!
Sweetheart, it's 100% for sure a competition.
It is, in fact, a competition.
That's literally what we're here for.
I wanted you to have a life, but I wanted us to have a chance to have one too.
That is so romantic.
This
I can be
is
romantic.
so
I don't care where we end up. Just as long as we're together.
It is monogamy in heaven.
You have to remind her.
What do you think, this Mormons?
Knowing you're happy makes me happy.
Eternity is a long time to have regrets.
Heaven is what you...
So, have you chosen your eternity?
Plot twist, the guys end up together. Plot twist, the guys get up together. I love how creative this is.
Larry.
I love how creative this is. Like, a lot of people, like, people say like original storytelling is dead, which they're not wrong. It's really hard to come up with original stories. This, I wouldn't know if I would call this original, but it's definitely unique. I can't think of another movie that has a similar premise than this. It's obviously a rom-com, love triangle, but the stakes of it is just so real, and like, what if that is true? Like, wild to really think like this. And like, so like, they've been married for half a century, so they've been married for 50 years, and then she runs into the guy her first husband, who was killed in the war. Looked like World War II. His uniform looked World War II. So it's like, so they clearly died. Like, the second husband and her died together within a week apart. And then, wow. This is a really interesting story. I really dig it. And I'll probably watch this movie. I don't know if I'll go to the theaters and watch it, but I'll probably watch. This really, really cool. This is really cool. I like that it's kind of unique. Again, I wouldn't say it's original. I can't place a movie that I've ever had this kind of storyline before, but like, pinning people up to like in a love triangle isn't original, but like the way it's happening is. So that's why I'm calling it more unique than original. This is very cool. You might watch it in secret. Watch it in secret. It's not even that bad of a movie to watch in secret. I haven't seen a trailer for this movie. I've seen images of it, and I thought it was like Constantine 2 because it's Keanu Reeves, but it's not. It's not. It has Seth Rogen. Aziz Ansari is back. It's called Good Fortune. I got a reputation to keep up. No rom-coms here. It's called Good Fortune. It looks like it has a pretty good cast. Again, I've only seen images of it. I haven't seen any trailers or footage. I thought it was a Constantine movie, but it's not. So let's take a look.
My name is Gabriel. I'm an angel. I'm here to save you.
What? Who the fuck are you?
I'm an angel.
See the wings?
I'm an angel,
I
dude.
know all about you. I know you lost your job. I know you're living in your car.
I did everything I was supposed to do and nothing's working out.
I'm not really supposed to be doing this. I'm normally only in charge of saving people from texting and driving.
Wait, you're telling me I have a budget guardian angel?
Kinda.
My life is just in the service of people like Jeff.
Arge, I'm Jeff. A pleasure.
The people who actually get to live.
Fix my cold plunge. Get a disco floor for my party and find a shaman to take me on an ayahuasca journey.
Maybe I can show you that that life is not all it's cracked up to be.
The only image I saw was Keanu Reeves with angel wings.
Now look at you.
Jeff's life is now your life.
What happened to Jeff?
Is there any update on the Huevos Rancheros for Alex?
He has your life.
Gabriel, why did you do this?
I tried to show him that wealth wouldn't solve all his problems.
And?
It seems to have solved most of his problems.
You gotta switch back, man.
So what, I just go back to living in my car?
You lived in your car?
Yes, Jeff, I did. Why do you think an angel got involved?
I want to
Because
watch
had
this.
Too many roommates? Why don't you go tough it out for a few days?
You think because I'm a tech bro, I can't live your life for a little while?
I came from
It's interesting that they.
I'm self-made.
What did your parents do?
My father was an orthopedic surgeon.
This is too hard. How do people do this without just being miserable and angry all the time?
You're up here in this huge house. I'm fighting just to get by. You'll never believe me, but I've been there.
Get me God. I want a meeting with God. God! It's Jeff!
Seth Rogen's been on a hot streak lately, too.
What has happened to you, Gabriel? You're smoking cigarettes now?
Leave me alone, Jeff. I like it. It's all I have.
This looks incredible.
My wings are too small.
Not the size of the wing.
Actually, it is.
Oh, that's too bad.
I want a meeting with God.
Video, and then the projector.
No, Linus, get off my screen. Okay, I'm excited for Good Fortune. It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but with angels. I'm a big sucker for like mythology stuff like this. I'll watch anything. Shit, like Da Vinci Code is in that category for me. But this feels great. This movie feels like a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm not gonna go see it in theaters. You look all the books they're based on books. Bell, thank you so much. Why isn't the horn playing? The horn needs to be. The horn's not
look
playing.
Who's hooted their way in. Welcome,
Bug!
X404 to the Parliament of
Bell,
Chatter.
what
Strap
is
in and
going
prepare for a wild
on?
ride with Charlie and yours truly. Eyes and ears open. We don't just chat. We make it
The Da
an
Vinci Code movies. I've never read the books. What were you doing? What were you playing?
Look
How
who
is
swooped
Marbles?
in. Bellstar 20
How
coming
is
in hot.
Marbles?
Stick around and let's see if you can handle the sass. Welcome to the Parliament of Chatter.
My noise didn't work. The raid noise didn't work. The sound. Yeah. It's supposed to play a horn. But it didn't. Okay. Was it just happening because like I got other sounds. I got a follow sound and I got the sub sound. Strange. Like earlier today, I got a sub sound and I got a follow sound. So it's strange that it didn't. But strange. What were you guys playing? Oh, you guys were doing Roblox. What were you guys playing with Roblox? What was in there? What were you guys doing in there? I mean, you say Roblox, but like for me, I just know Roblox is like just a horror game in there. You don't need to tell me about it. You can just leave it there. That's fine. That's good. Right then and there. That's great. Did you do marbles afterwards? Did you do marbles? Everyone, please go give Bug and Bellstar a follow. They're great people, part of the Coop. Good friends. Also, Bell, you fucking killed it on the Ash cosplay today. Saw your phone, was like, nope, but Yeah, I got my mic. I got my mic to keep them together. But I got my mic in today. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not too happy with it, but it's better than the phone mic. It's better than the phone mic, but I'm not happy with it. It's a little, it doesn't do a great job at like leveling out your voice. But it's better than the phone. That's for sure. So I made my first video with it ranting about movie reviewers. It's on TikTok. Tomorrow I'm going to, it's cheap. It's fine for a cheap brand, but I'm going to make another video tomorrow talking about people who have, Pedro Pascal fatigue and say that they're like what I basically said in the coop a couple weeks ago, which was like, if you have Pedro Pascal fatigue, you hate good acting and good people, which is Pedro Daddy Melly. What's going on? Pedro is daddy. Yes. Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that back up. My bad. I need to go see the F4 movie. Yeah, you need to go see it. The fact you saw Superman excites me. I really want to watch it. Wait, what was that for y'all? You guys want to watch that trailer again? Nirvana, we're going to play this trailer for them one more time. So if you want to go get a drink, go get a drink of water or something. We're going to what trailer? It's called Fixed. This is the still that it was on, so you can kind of get a glimpse of. Yeah. All right, we're going to play this trailer again.
Family, I'd like to introduce you to Bull.
Bull? Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, Nana. Oh, you feel so good. Oh, right? Who doesn't love their Nana? Yeah.
It sounds like Bill Hader.
Gotta be feeling that, right?
It sounds...
Fuck me.
We're gonna go out there and suck every bit of fun out of those balls before you lose.
That's Phoebus Albus.
Suck your balls. What?
Oh, you guys hear that?
Suck your balls. What? Kill the squirrel!
Oh, fuck.
Fuck me.
Here's a dose to the
Yeah. Sausage party energy through and through. Happy tree. Let's go.
I'm the headliner, stepping out on a Minnesota designer.
Yeah, that's my dick.
Oh, it's Adam Devine. Adam Devine is that? Yeah. I have a memory of watching Happy Tree Friends, but I don't actively remember it. It's a real movie. Pudding came in earlier and mentioned that it is the same guy who made Samurai Jack. The same guy that made Samurai Jack made this movie. So stark differences. Huge differences. We also watched Zootopia 2 trailer. Great trailer. I'm very excited for the next one. We watched this trailer, Eternity. Premise of this movie is really interesting. So this couple was married for 50 years. They die within a week of each other. And he ends up going to the afterlife. She dies, goes to the afterlife. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's not working? Is it nicknames or is it nickname? Oh, no. Did I mess up on the... Oh, it's nickname.
Buckle up, Charlie Aiken. You just joined the sassiest roost on Twitch. Get ready for some feather-ruffling banter while we're
It's
just
Nick-
chatting.
yeah.
Who needs a nickname when you've got a blue
Gaslight me
greeting?
in your stream
Welcome
title. I
aboard.
know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna play this trailer again. I think y'all would get a kick out of it. This is another this is an A24 film. It's actually really good. We're gonna play this trailer again because I think it's really a cute premise. I think it's gonna be a great movie. Elizabeth Olsen's in it. So yeah. I think it's a great movie.
Guess you weren't expecting it.
What the hell is going on?
We have now reached the junction.
Well, I guess the surgery didn't go so well.
You've passed away, Larry.
Who are you?
I'm Anna. I'm your afterlife coordinator.
That's not a job.
And this is the junction, where you choose one place to spend eternity.
You want a little sniffle?
And who to spend it with.
Joan! Joan!
I was in bed and then I...
You look amazing. I have shocking news. You're
I'm
dead. Yeah, how'd you know?
It took him forever to figure that out.
Excuse me. I've been waiting for this golden goose for 67 goddamn years. It's a lot to absorb, so I highly recommend just taking a deep breath in and out. Just breathe.
Ooh. Smoldering.
I dreamt you this clearly.
You're exactly how I dreamt you. Oh, no.
Who's this guy? First husband. He died in the war.
Joni, you all right?
Honey. I know this is a lot, but don't worry, I've been doing the research.
Larry!
What do you mean, Larry? We were together a week ago.
Well, a lot has happened in a week. You died, I died, I just been reunited with both of my dead husbands, and I have to pick where to spend eternity.
I love this concept.
You waited 67 years.
When eternity's on the line, seems like nothing.
It's a good opener.
You're a lurker, pal. You're waiting beyond to spoil a half a century
Imagine,
of
I know.
It's not a competition.
Yes, it is.
Sweetheart, it is 100% for sure a competition.
It is, in fact, a competition.
That's
That's
literally
tough.
what we're here for.
I wanted you to have a life, but I wanted us to have a chance to have one, too.
That is so romantic.
I can be romantic.
I don't care where we end up, just as long as we're together.
This concept is so cool. Right, Bug?
Of why she fell in love with you.
Knowing you're happy makes me happy.
Eternity is a long time to have regrets.
So,
Plot twist.
have you chosen
They end
your
up together. The
eternity?
guys. They're like, you know what? Screw Elizabeth Olsen. We're gonna hook up. We're gonna spend we're gonna get a bro down every night. You know, that's what this look is right here. This look. Where is it? There's like a look. Where is that? Go to the curtain. Yeah. Where is it? Like, question, you just spent potentially 60 years with somebody and I don't know. I don't, that's actually really tough. That's actually really tough. Where is this scene? I saw this clip where they the guys look right there, right here, this moment. They're like, you know what? Freak this girl. Freak her. Get her the freak out. We're going to spend eternity together. Us. That's what this look is right here. Right here. They're just like, yep. 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 Oh, she can't decide? Oh, boo-hoo. We're going to decide for her, bitch. 100%. You're back. We're talking about eternity. Much better movie to talk about. Hey, Bug. This is a monogamy heaven. All right? No Mormons allowed. All right? None. None. I don't think we're going to get to Sea of Thieves tonight. I don't think we're going to get to Sea of Thieves. I hate love trials. I read it for a reason. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't think we're going to get to Sea of Thieves. I know. I'm just making jokes. But let's be real, it's most of them. I love the yapping. I love the yapping too. I like hearing the sound of my own voice. You're turning into chickies. Oh no, I am. I just said I like the sound of my own voice. Here's the, like I had this like moment today. I had this moment today where I was thinking about like the state of streaming and like where are we in the state of streaming? And I'm gonna go to the screen here, where we're at in the state of streaming, and we're in a really interesting place because like there's like you're seeing the Kais of the world kind of die off a little bit in the sense of like these like big grandiose streams. I mean, they obviously still have their view count and they will continue to have that view count for a long time. But like you're not seeing more people fall into that. Like they're not growing. You don't see more streamers doing that. It's actually falling off. Then you have like the pro gamer streamers. They're falling off a little bit. So like people are getting tired of those streamers. Are getting tired of those streamers ruining games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Hydrate. Right here. You call that a water bottle? That's a water bottle. It didn't work? Is it not working at all? It's not working at all. Oh, you know what? I think... No, it should.
Gatorade not only quenches your thirst better, it tastes better too, idiot.
You're drinking the wrong water.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Gatorade.
It's right there. I turned it on manually.
It really, really sucks. Water sucks.
No, stop
It
saying
really,
it.
really sucks.
You're bad people.
Gatorade not only...
There we go. I got it. I got you, Bug. So like the state of streaming, like, so you have these people are getting pissed at pro gaming streamers who are like essentially ruining games. Like, this is the best meta in Call of Duty. This is the best way you can win this match. Like, people are getting tired of that shit. And then you're seeing streamers like Queso and Jinxie. I'm not a big fan of Jinxie, but you got Queso and Jinxie and Sketch who are playing wherever the fuck they want, having a good time, yapping on stream. Like, they're playing games like I'm getting like super distracted with me on the screen there. They're playing like the horror games. They're playing like just really fun games that they have that people are there for them, and those type of streamers are really growing right now. They're not playing like big AAA games. Yeah, exactly. And so like Chickies coming back and doing these yap sessions and playing any game he likes and is having fun with, like Look Outside, and Fear and Hungry. Am I saying that right? Fear and Hungry, is perfect because that is what's growing right now. Fear and Hungry. You were close. Yeah. And so like I'm kind of feeding into that a little bit. I'm feeding into that a little bit. I'm not playing any games right now. Obviously, I'm going to have more of a yap sesh, but Fear and Hungry is better. Fear and Hungry is the non-scary version. Fungry. It's the PG version. It's the G version. But speaking of games that are going to be a lot of fun, and I'm super pumped for them, is Battlefield 6. I'm a huge Battlefield fan. You may not know this. You may not know this by looking at me, but I love Battlefield. I played Battlefield when it was 1943 or 1942, and I played the mod. I played the Desert Storm mod that basically made it into like a modern day shooter. And then I played Vietnam. I played Battlefield 2, Bad Company, Battlefield 3 and 4. Fantastic games. Fantastic. And then they've fallen off quite a bit. Battlefield 1 was fine. The story was great in Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5 was meh. Battlefield 2042 was meh. The reason Battlefield 2042 was so bad was because of its launch. Why? But like it launched and it just fell off. And it launched and it just was breaking everywhere. Like I got kicked out of more games than I was playing. And then their loadout system was kind of trash. I blew up the helicopters too much. Yeah, they were hard. The best version of the flying in the games was Battlefield Vietnam. Had the best flying in the games. Straight up. Fear and Hungry sounds like the day before payday. Yeah. You have it in your calendar as Fear and Hungry the day before payday. Can't wait for the streams to be a medic. You're going to be a medic? You can defib kill people again. Thank God. That was such a fun thing to do. You just run up and like defib people. Pow. Pow. I got to get good at flying helicopters. I love flying them. So Mystery says he'll pray. This one does well. Yeah, I'm praying it does well too. It looks great. We're going to watch the gameplay trailer. Some of you may have watched it yesterday, but we're going to watch it right now. Sing. The destruction looks insane. Like, that's insane. You want to drive a tank? Just drive a tank through a building, Bug, like this guy did. Like, the thing about Battlefield is that it's complete chaos all the time. It's not like Call of Duty where it's like you have these lulls. Wants to break someone's face? Damn, no. This is a sick song. Great song choice. Great fucking trailer. It's gonna be a Halo situation, Bug. Someone's gonna buy it for you. I mean, no one bought you Halo, but like someone's gonna buy it for you so you can play it. Jets, God, I'm gonna get a joystick just so I can fly the jets like really well. Straight up. Yep. I bet it comes out. It's not gonna. I bet it comes to Game Pass. I mean, this is a huge property for EA. They have a partnership with EA. Xbox does. Xbox has a partnership, but I don't. Oh, well, COD's on there because Xbox owns Activision. Xbox owns Activision. So that's why COD is on there now. It's because Xbox owns Call of Duty. When Xbox bought Activision, PlayStation was like, no, you can't, like, ran to the FTC, was like, no, you have to stop this. They're going to make Call of Duty exclusive, which would be like a detriment to the PlayStation. And Xbox came out and said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to make it exclusive. But they have a lot of exclusive stuff for Xbox. But this is a huge property for EA, and it is a direct competitor to Call of Duty. So it's hard to say if they're actually going to do that. But this is a direct competitor. I watched here's actual gameplay of it from the live stream. I watched Tim play it for probably 3 or 4 hours, and
the other maps that are
it looks incredible. There are some things with like Call of Duty is very generous when it comes to you shooting at somebody. Battlefield is not that way at all. You have to be precise. And so controller might have some advantages here because like the aim assist on controller will help a lot. Hold on one second. And so, yeah, so keyboard and mouse. No, and I am too. And I keyboard and mouse is the way to go. Yes, the realistic bullet drop's great. They're like, you're not gonna have like a tactical run, nerd. You're not gonna have a tactical run, which is gonna be really interesting with a rifle. So like you can with like a shotgun, and you will have but you're not going to have it but like if you have like a big a big machine gun, you're not going to be able to run with it. But there is a submachine gun apparently where you can run and like sprint and shoot, which I think is really cool. Loadout system, going back to what it was, instead of having like operators, they're going back to like classes, and each class has like their own special ability, like medics and engineers and things. Like only engineers can repair tanks. Nobody else can repair tanks except for engineers. It sounds like anybody will be able to res somebody as long as you have like stimmies, but medics can revive anybody at any point. And then like you can res people as you pull them out of the way, which I think is super cool. Oh, here's the loadout system. So you're going to be able to have like all that. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. We're trying something new with the kiddo where we change his lights to red to help him kind of calm down for the night. So, and it's kind of working. It's kind of working. Let's see, blowing up the enemy tanks. Oh yeah, where you can grab the torch and you just like run up and like blow the tanks up with the torch. The other thing that I really noticed is like the fine details on when you like when you shoot stuff, like the doors crumbling, like the little like wood chips that are flying off of it when you're shooting at a wall and like the bits flying off, like these little details that make it just feel so realistic. Nirvana, they actually let me go into Discord here. They put the specs up And they're not that bad. The specs are not that bad. I don't know if it's going to translate well here, but recommended is like 3-year-old hardware. So like recommended is 3-year-old hardware. So if your computer was in the next like 4 years, my specs are terrible. Okay. Well, the good news is you wouldn't have to, if you wanted to play this game, you wouldn't have to upgrade too much. So is 8 years old? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, maybe, yeah. Maybe, okay. Anyways, so yeah. I'm super pumped for Battlefield 6. Open beta. I got my email today. I think I could have probably given my code to Chickies. I probably could have given my code to Chickies because I got my labs email today. I know. I got my right here. I got my labs email because I'm part of their beta, their closed beta thing. So I probably could have given Chickies mine, but I already redeemed my code because I didn't want to miss out on any bugs or anything like that. But the 7th is when it's downloadable. Oh no, I think you can preload it right now. Actually, I think you can preload it right now. Also, Melly, I'm gonna show you the soda pop video. I might get DMAC'd for it, but it'll be worth it. I might actually, for that, I might switch my my audio levels over. Can I? What's soda pop? We should watch K-pop Demon Hunter. Battlefield 6. I can't. Sims 4. Yeah, I got Sims on here. I actually use it to design my my card shop. No, I called Melly my soda pop in his stream. I called him my soda pop in my stream or in his stream in chat. And then he was like, "What's a soda pop?" And then at one point, I think I called Bug my soda pop in another chat, and he was like, "What is this soda pop thing?" So, Sims 4 is great. I use it to design my my coffee shop when I get a little bit inspired. Yeah, I'm super pumped for this game. I think it's going to be incredible. I'm not going to pre-order it because I was boned by 2042, but I still play 2042 from time to time. But man, there's some sweaty people in that game. There are some sweaty people. Okay. I think we're good. What are we at? We're at 2.5 hours. We're gonna have a shorter stream, I think. A little bit shorter stream. But if Melly is here, we're gonna play W stream. Let me. Where is my what is it? Mike Ox. Hold on. I gotta turn off these other channels. Odin, but I just got here.
Welcome, Retainer Odin. You're just in time to.
Well, you're just in Odin. You're just in time for soda pop. This is the official lyrics video. Which one do we watch? Watch this one. So we ended up I had to turn off all the channels for this line, so Yeah, so it won't play any of the music on stream on the VOD. So here we go. Oh, I love this.
Wait,
this is a good
what
song.
is that?
Not my favorite, but it's good. Now you understand. Now you're gonna understand.
Don't want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up. 마시고 마셔봐도 상해졌지 않아. Got a feeling that all
You're my soda pop.
that I need tastes so sweet. Every sip makes me want more, yeah. Looking like snack, 'cause you got it like that. Take a big bite, want another bite, yeah.
They're also demons. Spoiler alert.
When you're in my arms, I hold you so tight, so tight. Can't let go, no, not tonight. 지금 당장 날 봐, 시간 없잖아. 넌 내 거야.
It's from an incredible movie, Melly. It's catchy as shit. I'll be like cleaning around the house and be like, my little soda pop. It looks incredible. This is some of my favorite animation lately. Slow FPS, claymation style. They're demons. Maybe they're nice demons. Oh no! Sweeping up, getting swept off her feet. Happens. The 100%, 1000% you is cringy. That's kind of the point, I think. Now you know, Melly. Now you know. All right, there we have it. There you have it. That's, you know, Melly. Now you're my soda pop, Melly. Now I'm good. Bro, come on now. Come on,
Kippy,
dude.
5 swoops into the nest. Hope you brought some
Kippy?
snacks, because we're all about the banter here. Welcome to
Kippy,
Charlie's
I don't
Chatter
want.
Party.
Is it Kip? It's okay. Here's the deal. I don't want to be chickies. All right. Do you want me to say Kai Pai or Kippy? You'd rather watch the. No, you don't. No, you don't. This movie's actually really good. There is heart to the movie. There's like soul, heart and soul to the movie. Great, like, story to it. I wouldn't call it great, but it's a good story. It's very well done. It's Kippy now. And like the characters, you feel their like their turmoil and their heartbreak and their sadness. It's a very, very good movie. Well, Chicky's actually told me once. It's actually Kai Pai, but he calls you Kippy. I don't know. I want to make sure I call you whatever you want. He has his own nickname thing. So he has his own nickname thing that he does. So I've just been calling you Kippy. Kai? Okay. All right, Kai. I'm yeah. Is your spirit animal? Your daughter, you were telling us, Odin, that your daughter like watches this religiously. like you were saying your daughter watches this religiously. I wish my son was at that stage that we could watch this religiously. I would watch this religiously. I would watch it religiously. What's really crazy too is like some of the covers, like this cover of Golden. Like this cover is crazy. Yeah. Nirvana sent this to me. Crazy. I'm gonna skip a little bit because I don't want to get the DMAC, but I want to get to the point where like the high note. Oh, right there. This is crazy. Ah. It's insane. It's insane. This is my it's such a good song, like, and the notes that they're hitting, and you wonder, wow, how much production is it? Like, how much are they? But like the fact that this person is able to do it only proves it more that it's capable to do it in like a live show. But Huntress don't exist. It's not a real band. And it's the first time ever that a fake band has hit the #1 charts. Like, I think three songs, Golden, How It's Done, and Soda Pop, all were on the like #3 top 3 songs in the world for a little while, which is the first time a fake band has ever done that, which is really cool. They're also like there's also going to be a bunch of there's also going to be Why is it so? I'll turn it down. Is it too loud? Is it seriously too loud? Have you turned it? No, I didn't turn it down. Should I? It's still really loud, probably. Whitney has to be loud. Kippy, thank you so very much. It's louder than Melly's rumble. It's supposed to be loud, but I don't want it to be super, like, I guess it needs to, like, maybe I need to like taper it off a little bit. Like it hits and then like shoots down. It's supposed to like scare the shit out of me when it happens, and it does. It scares me every single time. Kai, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Also, I want to say I'm going to be calling you that, and it's going to freak Chickies out. Chickies isn't going to know how his brain's going to break. But thank you so much for making that ad free for Bug and Bell. They're going to super appreciate it. They'll be able to watch the stream ad free now. And I appreciate you for doing that. And also enjoying the emotes. Use those emotes up. No. I want to freak Chickies out. He's going to be like, why are you calling her that? Why are you calling her that? That's wild. That's wild. Yes. Okay. All right. I'll call you Kippy. I'll say Kippy. I'll call you Kippy. Just out of respect for you and feeling weird. Okay. I almost forgot to play this on stream. We were talking about Spider-Man earlier. Ton of news. We're gonna do a quick recap for Bug because I know Bug loves Marvel stuff. Huge news yesterday. Super late news. They started filming Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's been confirmed that Mark Ruffalo is coming back as the Hulk. Yes. The suit. Yep. They released the Punisher is coming back. The Punisher is going to be in Brand New Day. Scorpion's going to be in Brand New Day. And it's rumored that Martin Lee is going to come and be Mr. Negative, who's going to be the main villain of the film. Yeah. Punisher and Brand New Day. And so the premise of it is that the Hulk and Spider-Man and Punisher are fighting until they realize that they're going to that they actually have to fight a bigger threat. And that they're not the actual bad guys. I know. The whole hour of Marvel talk at the very beginning. Here it's 8 seconds, which again is long enough. 8 seconds is fine, everybody. Okay. It's fine. Spider-Man. Here we go. I'll play right here. We'll start over again. 8 seconds. There it is. That's it. We got raised webbing, everybody. Raised webbing, a nice crimson red, and got a little bit of blue here, it looks like. It looks like we got a elongated spider. Elongated spider down the chest. The reason I say this is this looks like the bottom of it, right? Looks like a different suit. Oh, yeah. So right here is the spider butt. Yeah, well, we see at the end of No Way Home that he makes his own suit at the very end. He makes his own Spidey suit at the very end. It reminds, yeah, it's going to be very much like Toby's suit. So right here, elongated butt, arms of the spider, right there. More to grip onto. But like every Spider-Man suit up until Tom Holland has had raised web, and even in the comics. And I agree. I love Tom's suits, the Tony Stark suits. I love those suits, and I even count the one that he makes in Far From Home. I count that one as a Stark suit because he uses Stark tech to make it. This is his first suit all on his own, other than the one he makes originally, but this is the first one he makes all on his own, in his own image and all that stuff. So I really do think this is going to be a really cool suit, and I'm excited to see the full thing. The other cool thing is, and I almost forgot to mention this at the when we started talking about it, is that Destin Creighton is the director of this Spider-Man. If you don't know who that is, why isn't that sound working? That's so weird. Snooky, thank you so much. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for that raid. I super appreciate it, dude. What were you playing? What were you doing? I know I ask that question all the time because you're playing a different game every time you stream, which is incredible. I love that. So what game were you playing? Was it a spooky game? Because you can just tell me that it was a spooky game, Elden Ring. Oh yeah, very spooky.
Oh, look! Excalitrash swooped into the chat.
And he
Hopefully
crashed
your
out.
entrance is smoother than our
That's
Elden
fair
Ring
though.
crash.
That game that makes you
Get
that
cozy.
definitely
It's
is
just
fair.
us and the chaos of just chatting.
Thank you so much for
Spill
the
tea,
raid.
friend.
I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream, my friend. And we'll hang out soon. Elden Ring is a crash out game. 1000%. Any Dark Soul games is a crash out game. Any Dark Soul games. Straight up. So if you don't know who Destin Destin, I'm saying Destin, his name's Destin Crichton. If you don't know who that is, he's the director of Shang-Chi. So he is coming to direct Brand New Day. And if you like Shang-Chi, my guess is that you're going to like Brand New Day. The other cool thing that's happening is the stunt coordinator for Shang-Chi is also coming on for a Brand New Day. So I think we're going to get some really cool fight scenes in Brand New Day with the Punisher, with Spider-Man, with Mr. Negative. I think we're going to get some really, really cool fight scenes because out of all the fight scenes, out of all the MCU films, Shang-Chi has some of the best. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do in No Way Home. They've started filming. They started filming yesterday. There's already set photos. Some of those set photos is why a lot of people think Mr. Negative is going to be the main villain. And like Scorpion is going to be kind of like a side villain or going to be part of Mr. Negative's like evil doings. But No Way Home, 100% going to be a banger film. I'm super excited for it. We're not going to go through everything. I'm going to post clips a little bit later about, about what I talked about today. But I'm super excited for the Marvel future, man. If we can get 3, because this is the next movie that come out. We don't get any other movies except for this is the next movie that comes out next year. If we can get 3 bangers, we get Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man Brand New Day, banger movies, 3 of them back to back leading into Doomsday. We're back, baby. We're back. And also, I said this in a video on TikTok. I don't think we're thinking about Secret Wars in the way that we should be. Everyone's thinking about Secret Wars as like the next Endgame, which is not the case. Endgame was the end of something, right? We were ending it here. We were like, this is the end. Hence the title. Secret Wars, even in the comics, is a reset. It's a complete reset of the world. They made Secret Wars in the comics to reset the Marvel universe. So the fact that that Secret Wars is this, and then Kevin Feige is talking about recasting people like Thor and recasting Iron Man and potentially Captain America, is a big deal. And I think that Secret Wars is going to just be a reset for everything. Looking forward to that. So, yeah, that's where we're at. It was a huge yap sesh today. Massive yap sesh. And I think we're going to raid somebody. Who is anyone in the coop online? Is anyone on the coop streaming right now? Or should we be looking at somebody else? Should we be looking at somebody else? I don't think anyone in the coop's streaming right now. I don't think anyone in the coop is streaming. I mean, you all, I right before I went live, I was like, damn, everybody's getting up. I was like, damn, it's like one after another. Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to find, let me see if I have anybody from my server. I do. I have one person from my server who is live. So I think we're going to go raid her, Honey Badger, because Honey Badgers don't give no fucks. We're going to go raid Honey Badger. She's live, right? Yeah, she's live. And I appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out. If you got a sub, drop the milk email. I want that. Twitch is going to ban it. They're going to ban it at some point. So I want us to use it as much as possible. I appreciate you all so very much. You're all incredible. I'm going to see about maybe hanging around a little bit tonight. But yeah. Thank you all for coming to hang out, and we're going to go raid Honey Badger.